Hello and welcome to the video. My name is Wade Smith, and I am a third degree brown belt at Isshinryu Karate. Um, this video is a revisiting of the Isshinryu Karate figure four ankle lock and reverse figure four ankle lock. And this time we're going to attempt to demonstrate with only myself how to put it on an opponent who's attacking us with a mid-level roundhouse kick potentially, or any other kick that we've managed to trap or catch out of the air. All right, I'm going to set the computer down, and we're going to demonstrate catching. All right, so you know when someone's kicking, you shouldn't always go for the grab of the leg, but if it's there, go ahead and do it. So in this scenario, assume that my opponent is between me and you, and they're facing me, and they've thrown a left to them left roundhouse kick to my right torso. Okay, so that's a pretty big target considering I'm somewhat overweight right now. But all right, I will leg check, and right there, my standing guard doesn't have to come down very much. I leg check to make sure that I don't get hit in the leg, because out of the corner of my eye, I can't yet tell whether it's going to be high, medium, or low roundhouse. But I go ahead and leg check. All right. When their kick hits whatever it hits, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. All right. And I'm going to put my my radius under their Achilles heel. Okay, and I'm going to lock this hand eventually over the top of their foot of their leg, and their foot is coming between their left hand and the right radius, and then the right hand is gripping my own left hand, completing a figure four. All right, but before I do that, I've got their foot pinned up against my body with the radius of my arm under the Achilles heel. To keep them from pulling themselves in with their leg, I'm going to quickly step in and around their left leg and push them on down using combat judo. I may have to throw in a throat jab if it's a street fight, or if it's not a street fight, I just push on their throat or their forehead or their chest, such as the sternum, until they fall flat on their butt. At that point, I go ahead and apply the figure four, the full figure four, and I can lean back and crank down on their ankle from the standing position. Assuming, and they may tap if they're not very pain tolerant, but if they don't tap, I can roll them over and step over their leg with one of my legs between their two legs and one of my legs outside, and then I can lean back and pretty much almost sit on them and apply the full reverse figure four ankle lock, sometimes called incorrectly the half crab in WWE, and they never put it on the person correctly because, of course, the fights are choreographed and they want the person to get out and continue a pointless fight that is choreographed. Um, but in Isshinryu, we're going to do the real thing, and we're going to darn near break their ankle or knee, or their hip, whichever gives out first, unless they tap out. Um, all right, and as far as I know, that's actually legal in the UFC, but I've never seen it done. Um, I have seen people catch somebody's foot in the UFC on several occasions, not all the time, but on several occasions, and clearly have no idea what to do with a caught foot and pinned foot, and then make the bonehead mistake of releasing the opponent's foot without even attempting a takedown or anything, or submission or anything with that ankle. I don't know why, because the front ankle lock or figure four ankle lock is in fact legal in the UFC. Um, so either they just don't know anything, they don't know the moves even there, so they release that caught and pinned foot and continue the fight as if they, I'm like, you bonehead, I would have won the fight right there, you know. Uh, So we certainly know any number of grappling techniques in Isshinryu, as you can tell. Uh, Generally, the grappling of Isshinryu comes out of Shorinryu, and these techniques have been part of Isshinryu ever since it was founded, and they've been part of Shorinryu ever since Shorinryu was founded. So, see, what else can I describe? You know, it's like, um, but yeah, any number of times I've seen UFC fights where the person should have won, and I'm like, you bonehead, I would have won right there, and then that same person ends up losing, you know, and it's like, you know, if it's that bad that you don't know how to put the figure four ankle lock on somebody once you caught their foot out of the air, get a new instructor and find somebody that teaches Isshinryu and learn how to do that. And believe me, there are not very many people that teach Isshinryu. There really are not. I don't know why it's not a popular style for some reason, even though it's definitely one of the best styles. Um, So get yourself an Isshinryu instructor if you don't have one, and learn how to put some moves on somebody that you've never seen before. Thank you very much.